Yeah, probably. And you just pull down all the lights. It'd be best if you just turn down all the faders. And you can leave the systems on.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. Yeah. Where's like center stage is, that's a great question, it's right here. I do not want you to go onto the apron. The apron is right here. Okay, so I really don't, this is like the blue trash can in the studio. You guys want to scoot back in there? That's what you're doing. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. We all look great. Hopefully you feel great. It's going to be great. You're not looking no matter what. Yeah? Okay. You're good. All right. Oh, they're wonderful. They're nice and warm after being outside, which is kind of chilly. Hello, our live stream audience, our virtual audience. We hope that you are with us today and ready to watch these beautiful dancers perform for you. Since I'm over here by myself, I get to take off my mask. I keep forgetting that. I want to tell you how proud of them I am. First of all, they're all here. And that in itself these days is sometimes a feat. So they've worked really hard. Even if they've been on Zoom, they've been fully engaged and working with their group, and then they've come back in and they've run it with them, and so they're ready to perform for you today. And what you are going to see is dances about letters from Rivka. So if you haven't read the book, I highly recommend it. It'll take an adult about an afternoon to read through, but it's a really, really great story. And it looks like we might have an audience member. Yes? Are you here to see? Molly. Oh, excellent. Where's Molly? There she is. Oh, yes. Thank you for coming. Are you her cat? Oh, Molly's cat's here. How special. So we are, you're going to see Russia. And then you're going to see Poland, and then you're going to see Belgium, and then the boat in Ellis Island. And these are all of the countries that she immigrated, she went through to get to safety. So this story has a lot of trials and tribulations. And the ultimate goal was for them to dance the emotions of Rivka. So you shouldn't see a Rivka and a mom and dad. You should really see the emotions that Rivka went through in each of these countries. So see if you can identify those, and then we will have a Q&A afterwards, and then the girls will perform again. So that being said, let's go ahead and start. Russia. And now we have Poland. Belgium. And now we have the boat in Ellis Island. Wonderful, ladies. We're going to give them another round of applause. And all right, I'm going to ask them to switch a little bit. I need to have Belgium over here and Russia at the end. There we go. So we have them in order. Wonderful. Okay, so in all my years of doing this, it's never been virtual, so we usually have parents in the studio asking questions. So I have a bunch of them stored up here that have been asked over the years because the girls were responsible for their own choreography. They made all their decisions right down to the costume, and with limited choice on the costume, I will say. But I do have some audience members. Miss Outlaw and Miss Wood are here, as well as Molly's cat. So do you have any questions for us before I say something? Yes, Miss Wood. Oh, great. Wonderful. Audrey would like to talk.
So when we were locked arms, it showed that she was struggling in Poland because she didn't have any money and she was sick for a really long time. So it just showed that she was struggling where she was.
For us, we, like every single time like she tried to get up, something just pushed her down and it like limited her to like push through.
In Belgium, she had, what was it? It was some sort of ringworm. It was called ringworm, and she thought she was getting better, but it wasn't going away, and she really wanted to get to her family in America. And so that was kind of to show that like she kept on facing obstacles and she couldn't get up.
Great answers. Another question? Yes, Ms. Outlaw.
What do the blue and green skirts on Ellis Island, what does that represent?
So the blue and green skirts represent like being happy and then sort of being sad, because on the boat in Ellis Island, there was like her emotions kept going up and down, and then it also is for blue and green for like water and land, because it was both.
I think that might be the first time I've heard that. Water and land, that's lovely. Can anybody speak to how we started the process? Can you tell our virtual audience?
So Ms. Sorowski gave us a piece of paper, and we were supposed to write down the emotions that Rivka had from the country we had. And so like for Russia, it was like happy and sad and bittersweet. So we just like wrote down the emotions on the paper, then started like to draw out what we could do.
And then after we did that, we started getting with our groups and seeing what movements we could do with those emotions.
Lily's got one too.
We also just like sort of, after we wrote down like our emotions on the paper, we really just experimented with what we could do with our bodies, and it was really fun.
Can anybody talk about collaborating with your peers and what that was like? Someone who hasn't spoken yet?
So often we would have an idea in the beginning and then it would go away, or we would change it a lot. And often that happened when one person had an idea and the other person like added on to it with her own thoughts.
Okay. So an original thought developed because of other people's ideas. Was it always easy to work with 3 other people? No, it was not. Good. I'm glad it wasn't. Somebody speak to that. Who wants the mic? Thank you, Ella.
Sometimes it was hard because one person wanted one idea and then the other person like said, no, let's do this, instead of doing the first idea.
Yeah, so you had to collaborate. I'm going to let Julianne speak because she didn't speak.
I think this project improved like everybody's teamwork, because like they said, like everybody has different ideas, and like we had to like find a way to make it all work.
So just would like to point out, life lesson learned in dance class. Yes, collaboration, it's hard, but it's worth it. Yes? I think they've done a wonderful job. I would love for them to do it again for you. So we're going to go ahead and start with Russia, and you're going to see the bittersweet. Look, this time, actually, wait, ladies, real quick. This time, is there something in each country that you want them to see, that you really want the audience to hone in on? Lina, you haven't spoken yet.
I think that like when she was in Russia, she was like really bittersweet. So like because like she was like missed like she wanted to find her like brothers, and she also like missed her home too though.
Poland, anything? Greta?
We want the audience to see frustration because Rivka went through a lot in Poland, and it almost seems like nothing good happened there.
Okay, so we want the audience to see that she was like happy but sad at the same time, because she was happy because she thought that like her ringworm was gonna go away, but then she just hit another obstacle that brought her down again.
We probably want you to see after like being pushed down a lot, she gets back up and is eventually really excited because she gets to America.
Okay, let's start from the top. everybody in line. Beautifully done. Ladies, please go back to the dance studio and hang up your costumes. Empty the basket that has the clean clothes in it and put the clothes you borrowed from me in there so I can get those cleaned, okay? I'll be right behind you. Thank you. I want to tell your virtual audience one other thing. Thank you so much. Weren't they great? I am so proud of them. I just wanted to say thank you to our awesome faculty and staff who support things like this really greatly. Got 2 representations in the theater right now, and I really appreciate that. But I also wanted to thank the parents because it has been a crazy year, and I just want to let you know that your daughters, not once have they complained about wearing a mask. When I put them in groups to work, I never had to say, pull your mask up, pull your mask up. When I left the room for a split second and I came back, they always have their masks on, and they're diligently washing their hands in my classroom, and I just want to, that's good parenting at home, and I just want to tell you that your daughters are awesome. I love teaching them. We're going to start working on a May Day celebration that will be after May Day, but it will be for 6th graders, and so they get that experience, even though they're not dancing on May Day, and I'm really excited for them, and I just wanted to thank you. So, have a wonderful day.